Hi guys, welcome to today's video. I hope you are all well. For today's video, we want to look again at the NBA draft from the upcoming season. Of course, just the other day I made a video in the draft simulator where I drafted my draft picks. Today we want to look at our article from Bleacherreport written by Jonathan Weissman from the March 27th. So it's still updated. It's the new mock draft from him, and yeah, I did have some question marks about it, but I also had some stuff where I actually agree, and we have similarities in my mock draft. So let's just jump right into it. Alright guys, like always, if you do enjoy this video, and yeah, I would always appreciate a like. Maybe you could write a comment, it would help me out a lot, very much appreciated. Let's just jump right into it and see what he has going for number one pick. He actually has my Pistons. They would get really lucky, of course. We have Kate Cunningham with the first pick a couple of years ago. We were lucky there. Big Ben Wallace brought it to us. But anyway, so this year we would be really lucky again. There's a chance we get lucky, but also we could fall to like 5, 6, 7, something like that. If we have the first pick, he takes Alexander Sarr out of Perth Wildcats in France, power forward, center, 7'1", 18 years of age. Very talented big guy. I think more and more it comes out that he's the number one guy in this draft. Again, I'm not so sure how good he's going to be. Like definitely not like last year where everybody was in for Victor Wembanyama as the top guy. I don't think he is that kind of caliber. But yeah, very interesting player. I like that he's very young, 18 years of age, 7'1", could be really interesting. The pro comparison, he has Triple J, Jaren Jackson Jr. So yeah, very interesting. I think the Pistons just have to be careful. They did use Jalen Duren with the lottery pick a couple of years ago, so they have to figure it out how they can start together. But on the other side, the power forward position is definitely the one we need the most. So if you could make him a power forward and Duren at the center, or Sarr Thompson at the small forward, Ivy and Cunningham at the guard, I think you are very happy. Very interesting team for the future. I hope he can stretch the floor a little bit, because with Duren you don't get that. He does try it sometimes, but yeah, it's not now a big stretch big, but we will see what the future brings. But I like the pick, of course. I would really hope that the Pistons get a good one. Yes, the Wizards taking Rob Dillingham with the second pick. I'm not too sure how much I like it, to be honest. He's very high. In some mock drafts, he is falling to even like a number 10 draft pick. So very high. The Wizards, I mean, they have Jones at the point. They don't need a wing, definitely, so they still have Kuzma. I mean, as long as he's not traded, they need to play him like 30 minutes. They have Danny Avdija, who they really develop, and also Bilal Coulibaly, who they need to put a lot of work into it. So getting another point guard is probably not the worst. Maybe they even make a sign and trade with Tyus Jones. So interesting. But yeah, I mean, the Wizards, if I would be them, I would rather take Nikola Topic. I think his potential is a little bit higher. I've been able to watch him a little bit because he plays in Europe, so I'm very high on him. Robert Dillingham, interesting. 19 years of age, 6'3" guard. I do see him more as a point guard than as a shooting guard. Pro comparison, he has Darius Garland. Interesting. Yeah. He has the... I don't know why the San Antonio Spurs would take Zachary. I mean, he's a nice player, very talented guy, very young, nice body. But I don't know why they would not take a point guard. Again, I'm talking about Nikola Topic. I did make a NBA 2K rebuild, drafting him to the Spurs. I just think that's the perfect fit for him there. They can really build something special. And Zachary is a fine player, but he's very raw. Of course, the French connection with Wemby would be nice, and also Kellen Johnson does not look so good this season. So he would get a lot of playing time, but again, I just think they definitely need a point guard, and I don't know why they would not go for one in a class where they are a solid point guard. So yeah, I don't really like this pick. I think they should take a point guard like Nikola Topic. Yeah, 6'8", 18 years. I mean, very young. Pro comparison, Harrison Barnes. I mean, he's a fine player, but I don't know. Charlotte Hornets, Ron Holland. That's actually the same pick I picked in my simulator. I think the potential is very high. He does need to work on his shooting, but he's only 18 years of age. A lot of potential. He plays good defense. And yeah, I really like him going to the Hornets. He can get something nice there. Pro comparison, Cam Whitmer. We have not even seen so much from him, but yeah, definitely also an interesting player. Portland Trail Blazers taking Reed Shepherd. Yeah, he's definitely one guy who had a really nice season. At the beginning of the season, he was not even a lottery pick in most drafts. Now he's a top 5 pick. I like it. In my draft, I had him going like 10th. I didn't really like that too much. I think he should have gone a little bit higher, but check out my video on that. Out of Kentucky, point guard, shooting guard, going to the Trailblazers. I remember my argument was that they have enough guards already with Sharp, Simons, Henderson. Like, they need to work a lot there. I don't know what the plans with Brogdon is. They probably trade him, but they have more than enough guards. They could go for a big or even a forward. I think I had them taking researcher. I don't remember. No, Bucelis. I had them taking Bucelis. I like the Bucelis fit more than the Shepherd fit, but I agree that you have to pick Shepherd in the top 5. So yeah. Pro comparison, Kirk Henrik. That's actually funny. Even before reading this, that was also always somebody I thought of when I was watching Reed Shepherd, so that's kind of funny. We had the same thought. Toronto Raptors, backup point guard. I had the same mindset there. They draft Stephen Castle. Yeah, I think I had taken them Dillingham. So out of UConn, my favorite college. Shooting guard, I actually see him as a point guard, 19 years. Pro comparison, RJ Barrett. That's kind of weird. Yeah, but anyway, they would play on the same team with the Raptors, so yeah, he can look what he can learn from Barrett. It's kind of funny. But yeah, they definitely need a guard. They could go for a big man. Jakob Poeltl, maybe a backup for him. Maybe they trade him. I think they probably look into trades for him. Maybe Golden State Warriors would be interesting. Maybe there's some swap they can do with Andrew Wiggins. That would be a very interesting fit there at Golden State. But them having him taking 6th is, yeah, definitely a surprise. I have him a little bit lower, to be honest. Memphis Grizzlies, Donovan Clingan. I actually had him also going to the Grizzlies. I just think he can bring right away some input. He's a good big man next to Triple J. Maybe they start Brandon Clark. They just got away. They just moved Steve Adams away, so they definitely need a big man. And I really like the fit of Donovan Clingan next to Triple J. So I actually had him taken also by the Grizzlies at the 7th pick. Again, out of UConn. I love that. 20 years of age. Pro comparison, Jakob Poeltl. I think that pretty much fits him. He's 7'2", so very high. Houston Rockets, Nikola Topic. Again, I also had them taking point guard Robert Dillingham, and yeah, the Rockets, they just have such a full roster, so many good players. I think what they really can do is they have Fran Fleet next season, so they probably go into the season with him as a point guard starter, Amen Thompson coming off the bench, Topic, or in my case Dillingham, sending down to the G League, giving them some time there, give them time to develop. Like, even if they take Topic, he needs to kind of get into the American lifestyle, NBA traveling schedule and everything going on. It's such a big difference to Europe. So I like that they could send somebody down, and then when Fran Fleet's contract is up, then he can become a backup probably to Amen Thompson. So I like the thinking. They could look for a forward, but if Dylan Brooks is not the long answer, but he is also under contract for a couple of more years. So the Rockets really can just go best player available. And if Topic goes all the way to number 8, yeah, you kind of have to take him. 18 years out of Serbian. Goran Dragic as a pro comparison. I'm high on him. I would have, like I said, in the top 5, especially to the Spurs. I love the fit there. He would be a very important player right away. Utah Jazz taking Matas Buzelis. Yeah, out of G League Ignite, 19 years, American-Lithuanian. Pro comparison, Hido Turkoglu. I watched him at the All-Star game in this, I don't remember, what was it called, this, where those youngsters played against each other. He was very impressive. I think he has a very high ceiling. I like him a lot. Utah Jazz, yeah, he can do some damage there with Markkanen and George, and they also have Hendricks, who kind of plays the same position like him, so that would be interesting. But he's more of a long project in my opinion. I had him going to the Blazers. I like that fit a lot because they definitely need a forward. But going to the Jazz, I think he's going to be fine, but I'm a little bit worried if they re-sign Markkanen, which they probably will. They also have some good talent there at the forward position. I don't know how many minutes he would get. And with the Portland Trail Blazers, I think he could not start, but have an impact right away. But if he's still available, I think you have to take him again, best player available. Atlanta Hawks, Cody Williams. So yeah, he had to have a very interesting season. So coming into this season, he was about a lottery pick, 10 to 15 in most drafts, mock drafts, and then he got up all the way to a top 5 pick, and now he's down again. He just has not really looked good in March Madness, and yeah, did not really play so well. So they have him taking 10th to the Atlanta Hawks, and I just have so many Cam Reddish vibes, to be honest. I'm a little bit worried about him. I hope he proves me wrong, but I also had him going 10th actually in my simulator mock draft, also going to the Hawks. I think 10 is a fair pick for him, and yeah, so he's 6'9", 190, 19 years of age, of course, out of Colorado, small forward, power forward. I see more as a 3 than a 4, but yeah. Pro comparison, Jaden McDaniels. I mean, if the defense is there like him, then he's definitely going to make some nice money, but the offense has to be better than McDaniels. So interesting, he has falling. He fell a lot, to be honest. Yeah, previous mock draft, they took him at the 5th pick. Like most people, and now all the way down to 10th. And like I said, I have a lot of Cam Reddish vibes. I hope he proves me wrong. Next up, Chicago Bulls, Jared McCain. I don't like this pick. Why would they go for another guard? They have Ayo Dosunmu, they have Steele, Caruso, Lavine, DeRozan, Kobe White, Lonzo Ball. I don't know what he's going to be, but why would they take another guard and not go for a forward or even a center when Nikola Vucevic needs some competition? Definitely he had a tough season, so I don't understand this pick. I don't like it. I'm happy for Jared McCain to go so high, but to be honest, I have him down a little bit. I'm not too high on him. Pro comparison, Emmanuel Quickly. Yeah, it just makes no sense him going to the Chicago Bulls, and I hope he doesn't go there because I think he could be wasted there. They have so many young players, interesting players. They actually also have Javon Carter, who I think is a Chicago guy. So yeah, not a big fan of that. OKC. Via the Rockets, Terrence Shannon Jr. That's like the highest I have seen him. Yeah, exciting player out of Illinois, shooting guard, 6'6", a little bit older, 23 years old. Pro comparison, Kelly Oubre Jr. Yeah, like I have not seen him going higher than 12th, so that's a shocker to me, a surprise. Yeah, like I said, an interesting player. but I've not actually watched him too much, to be honest. Portland Trail Blazers, Kyle Filipkowski. I really like this pick. They need some backup big, and he would fit right away. I think he would see some minutes behind DeAndre Ayton, and I don't know what's Rob Williams is ever going to be for the Trailblazers. Are they going to move him? Is he going to be healthy finally? Or maybe even worse, maybe he even has to consider maybe, you know, to retire. I don't know, but has so many problems. I'm so sorry for him. I hope he gets healthy. But I like the pick with Kyle Filipkowski a lot. I think I even had him, I took him as well for the Trailblazers. 20 years of age, 7 foot power forward out of Duke. Pro comparison, Santi Aldama. I don't know if you want to be compared to him, but yeah, he's a fine player for the Trailblazers. New Orleans Pelicans, another one. I actually had the same, Isaiah Collier. I think you go best player available, and then it also fits their timeline. Like McCallum is getting older, Dyson Daniels, I don't know what his future is going to be. Maybe he can even slide down to the 3. Jose Alvarado is just a backup in my opinion, and Isaiah Collier, again, they could maybe send him down to the G League. He can improve there and just gets a lot of minutes there, and yeah, just gets better. And then once probably the next season, when McCallum gets up in age even more, or if he has some injury problems, he has done that before, they could look into getting some minutes to Isaiah Collier. So I like this pick a lot. 6'5" freshman out of USC. Pro comparison, Tyreek Evans. I don't know, do you want to be compared to somebody who definitely is a great, or was a great NBA player, but had a very short career? So I'm not sure how he feels about that, to be honest. Philadelphia 76ers, Dalton Knecht. Yeah. Again, somebody who can help them right away. A great shooter compared to Vali Serbiak. I don't know what Buddy Hield is going to be. Kelly Oubre Jr., Covington, Batum, all those players. He could play the 3, but I see him more as a shooting guard. I love this pick. No brainer if he's still there. You definitely take him, Philly. I love that. Miami Heat, Devin Carter. Yeah, 21 years of age out of Providence, point guard. Yeah, fits perfect to the Heat culture. They like to take older players who can have some impact right away. And point guard position, definitely something they can work on. Terry Rozier has not really worked out, so him coming in there as a backup, I would love that. Great pick. I hope that's going to happen. Raptors taking Kalel Ware. They do need some big man help. Yeah, he is out of Indiana, so that's kind of cool. 7 feet sophomore compared to Brook Lopez. Yeah, if he's out of Indiana, I mean, oh no, he actually goes to the Raptors. I'm sorry, he actually goes to the Raptors. So yeah, again, they do need a big man. I don't know what Pirtle is going to do in the off season, if he's going to stay, but they definitely need some younger blood there at the center position. So I understand their pick. Maybe a little bit high for him, but it's alright. Phoenix Suns, Tristan da Silva. What? That is the highest I have seen him. Wow. I know him a little bit because he's out of Germany. Of course, he plays in Colorado now, but you hear about him quite a bit if you live in Germany. Yeah, 18th sounds kind of high to me, to be honest. The Phoenix Suns, they have an interesting roster. Of course, they want to compete right away, so taking him as an older player makes some sense. But yeah, I don't know about their future. Like, Bradley Beal's contract is very bad. They pretty much have no money to go with. So I understand that they would take an older player where they can expect some help right away. But him taking with the 18th place, definitely very high for him. I mean, me as a German, I'm happy again. Orlando Magic taking Jacoby Walter. Out of Baylor, shooting guard, 6'5", freshman. Yeah, compared to KCP, They definitely need some shooting. That's what they get. I don't understand the Howard pick last year. So yeah, I think it's a fine fit that really can work out. New York Knicks taking Tyler Smith. Like I said, I'm a fan of him. I have him higher in my video. Check that video out if you like this kind of stuff. Out of Ignite, power forward 6'11", Channing Frye comparison. So yeah, a good player, has a nice jump shot, very good under the rim. Definitely has some potential, only 19 years of age, going to the New York Knicks. Yeah, I mean, if Isaiah Hartenstein leaves, they still have Jericho Sims, Precious Achua. Mitchell Robinson always has some injury problems, so it makes a lot of sense for them to take a big out of the draft. So yeah, I like this draft a lot. Atlanta Hawks going for a center, Yves Missi. I like that. Out of Cameroon, 7 feet, 19 years of age, compared to Mark Williams. I hope he's not have so many injuries like him. I like this a lot. Maybe they finally cut waves with Clint Capella. Maybe they find a nice trade for him. Okongwu starting and Missy backing him up would be interesting. Yeah, I think it's a very solid fit. Again, the Hawks just have to decide where do they want to go with Trae Young, with DeJounte Murray, with both of them. Do they want to go through a rebuild? Do they want to compete? What direction do they want to go? If they want to go through a rebuild, I think it makes the most sense trading Clint away and bringing in Missy. Makes a lot of sense. Him giving some backup minutes. I mean, what do you have to lose? So next up, New York Knicks, Kevin McCullough. Love this pick. Out of Kansas, shooting guard, 23 years of age, compared to Josh Hart. You can just learn from him right away in the Knicks uniform. But yeah, love this pick a lot. The Knicks are competing, bringing him all the players who can have some input right away, who can compete, understand the game of basketball. Yeah, love this pick. He's a bucket getter, and yeah, plays some good defense, but Tibbs would definitely do some work with him. They actually want to resign Tibbs. I just read in an article. Makes a lot of sense. Yeah, he could definitely work with him. I love this pick. Cleveland Cavaliers, Johnny Furphy. Again, I don't know much about him. Out of Kansas, 19 years of age. Australian compared to Cam Johnson, so he must be a very good 3-point shooter, I guess. How tall is he? 6'9", so he's tall. A nice small forward, power forward. He looks kind of skinny, so I think he definitely has to work there if he wants to play as a power forward. So I can't say much about him. Next up is the Washington Wizards. We are the Clippers. Ulrich Chomche. Again, out of Cameroon, compared to Serge Ibaka, 18 years of age, 6'11", 225. Backup center. Again, they traded away Gafford. Makes a lot of sense for them. Out of Cameroon, so I think he plays in NBA Africa Academy, so it would be nice to bring some African players in as well. New Orleans Pelicans, Jaden Tyson. Where's my guy? Ryan Dunn. I have not seen him. Justin Edwards, maybe he stays, but where is he? Juan Nunez, another guy. Jalen Tyson, I don't know, man. Like, Ryan Dunn definitely should be here. Tijon Solon falling all the way to the 26th pick is a surprise. Some players had him in the top 10, but definitely lottery. So all the way to the 26th pick is definitely a surprise. If he falls to them, I mean, why not just give him a chance? 18 years of age, again out of France, and yeah, I mean, a lot of potential. I just hope they would do a better job than with Marchand Beauchamp. I thought Beauchamp is a really nice player. I didn't understand why they just don't give him any minutes nowadays. That's definitely disappointing. Kaishawn George going to the Timberwolves. Yeah, nice shooting guard out of Miami. And compared to Kevin Hunter, so a nice 3-point shooter. Bobby Clintman to the Jazz. Again, they kind of have a lot of forwards now if they also took Buselis, but yeah, there's nothing you can do wrong with him. I think he's one of the more potential players in this area here with the 28th pick. So Denver Nuggets, Tyler Kolek. Yeah, they do need a backup point guard. Reggie Jackson is getting older. Again, I don't know why Ryan Dunn is not here. I want to check out where he is. Zach Edey to the Celtics. I love that. He could just replace Cornette. He could learn from Cornette. I think the Celtics, the only position they really need some work on is the center position. So them drafting Zach Edey, I love. I do think he should be a first round pick. I know a lot of people are not too high on him, but I do like him a lot. So that's it with the first round. I don't want to go all the way to the second round, but I want to check out where Ryan Dunn is. Where is he, man? Ajay Mitchell is over him. Pele Larson is over him. Jamal Sheed is over him. I can't believe. Harrison Ingram to the Grizzlies. I like that. That's a player I know quite a bit compared to Nashel Marshall. Bona to the Knicks, again a nice big man. Iguodaro going to the Portland Trail Blazers. Yeah, they need some more big. Oh, if Philadelphia gets Ryan Dunn with the with this pick, I mean, my goodness, would they be happy? His defense is so good. Of course, he's a little bit older, a sophomore, 21 years of age compared to Matisse Thybulle. I mean, yeah, he needs to work on his shooting, but the defense is so nice. He gets about like 8 rebounds a game. Charlotte Hornets, taking Justin Edwards. Maybe I think he should stay another year in college, but he probably comes. Dadiet, another guy I know from Germany. Yeah, very talented. Again, I think Juan Nunez is a little bit higher than Dadiet, but yeah, definitely an exciting young player, 18 years of age compared to Okoro. Melvin Ayinka, I don't know much about him. Jalen Bridges, I don't know. Deron Holmes, another player I like a lot, going to the Clippers, 46th pick. Yeah, 21 years of age. I want to see where Juan Nunez goes. Cam Jones, he's a bucket to the Kings. I like that. I like that a lot. Magic's taking Hunter Salas. It's nice. Peyton Sanford. Where's Juan Nunez? They probably don't even have him. Trey Alexander, another nice player. Cam Spencer to the Lakers. Interesting. He's compared to Jeff Hornacek. What the crap, man? Those are some wild comparisons, man. I don't know what's going on. Antoine Reeves. Judah Mintz, who fell off a lot. He was also like a lottery player or top 20 player. Now all the way down to the Denver Nuggets. That would be very interesting. Another Bones Highland, Tristan Newton. I think they don't have my guy. They don't have my guy Juan Nunez. I think he is going to declare. The way I understand him, he has not officially said it yet, but yeah, I would be surprised if he doesn't. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did so, if you made it all the way to the end of the video, please consider leaving a like, maybe write a comment. It would help me out a lot. I love you guys so much, and I wish you all a good week, good days, man, and I love you. Peace out.